squads have been waiting for this all day long, and it's finally here. The moment of truth. EASHL club action. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. The Americans will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. And that takes guts to get in front of that one. He sidesteps the check there. Minton's working it around in the corner. Picked off. And a stiff break setup. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Tries to feed it over to Jordan. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Knocked away. Slides the puck ahead to Minton. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Ellie's gained the line and on the attack. Here's a centering pass. And that's intercepted. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Carolina's got it along the wall. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? He's looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing him down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
And he's knocked off the puck there. Gains the zone through the middle. Boston's got the puck in their own end. Carolina's gained possession. Slides it over with pace to Wallstone. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Takes the feed. Here's a shot. He scores. Boston's efforts pay off as they get the game's first goals. We inch closer to the midway mark of the first.
Yeah, and they're inching closer and closer to more goals here as they get the first one of the game. And sometimes scoring is a struggle, James. But when you put one by the tender, often it comes in bunches.
Carolina's got the puck behind the net. Slides it diagonally to Jordan. Good check, frees the puck up. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Feeds it over on the rush. Grabbed along the boards by Minton. Huge steal in his own end. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Well past the midway mark of this period. 1-0 the score. Carolina's won the draw. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Lays into the body on the play. Passes it to Minton. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Shot! And makes the save.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Carolina's got the puck against the half wall. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Feeds it to Wallstone. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Boston's got a hold of the puck now. Slides it quickly to Minton. Look at that. He's creating a whole lot of space there. Moves it to Honka. The Americans get a hold of the puck in their own end. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Boston's got the puck against the boards. Picks up the puck. Takes it still free. Boston's got possession of the puck. the net. Carolina's got a hold of the puck. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Welcome back. She's Pounder. I'm Sabalski. You do you, and here comes period number 2. And it's game on here for period number 2. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Boston's playing a strong game here in terms of possession and trying to get pucks to the net. They're really attacking and finding those lanes, and that's exactly what they need to do if they want to go up by more than one.
In close! Oh, stick save and a beaut! Boston's got it in their own zone. Look at this! What a hit! She got it spicy mustard with that play!
She certainly did, and she's wearing her opponent down, and if you do this collectively over the course...
Scores! And they run it back with another!
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides that turns here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. He does a great job of getting to position, net front, James, and then with a quick flick of the wrist, he buries it.
Boston's got to be feeling good about how their game is going tonight, extending the lead to 2.
And I think there's a bit of relief here, James. I mean, when you've been peppering the goaltender all night long and you're not being rewarded for it, sometimes it can go the other way, but they execute on that one and they give themselves a cushion.
Grabs the puck. Here's a shot. Tremendous blocker stopped by Raymond. Big-time defensive play. Boston's gained possession along the boards. Here's an odd man rush. Oh, and a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
Moves it quickly over to Honka. Boston's through center and now in the offensive end. Beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
Boston's continuing to push the pace of play in this game. They've been aggressive in the offensive zone. They do have the lead, but they wanted the extra cushion there, but unfortunately went off the post and out.
Penalty coming up. Carolina's on the attack. And with the delayed penalty called, they get the extra attacker out here on the ice. Quick pass to Jordan. Quick shot. Blocked in front. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Burgess is going to serve a pair in the box for holding.
The holding call is usually because you're a step behind, James. You're just caught off flat-footed, and once you take that hand off the stick, they're going to call it.
And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone.
Well, he's having a tough time out there, James. You can see it on his face. He's really laboring and fighting to stay in the play.
Nasty collision along the wall.
If you're going to make a play like this, it has to be intentional, and intentional it was. I mean, look at this, James. The way she closes, keeps her feet moving, really aggressive, lines up, and finishes her check.
And manages to clear the zone. The Americans have it against the wall. Unable to reach that one. The Broons have possession shorthanded. Trying to dump it out. And they clear the zone, and that'll shave some time off.
A great sequence by the PK unit. Really aggressive, close quickly on the puck, and they get it down the ice.
The man advantage is over.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Boston's got a 2-0 lead. Carolina's won the faceoff at center. He handles the feed. Quick feed to Burgess.
So that you can open the space to be able to distribute the puck. That's a beauty.
Boston's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. Boston's got the puck. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end.
I know I stepped on your toes there, James, but had to react to that massive hit.
And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Minton. Off a stick and they can't connect. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Here they are on the attack. Scores! Oh, what a shot of the one-timer.
James, when you enter the offensive zone and you have numbers and you have speed, you keep your opponent guessing. They have to communicate extremely well if they want to stop you, and in this case, they couldn't.
Boston's on cruise control, or at least they should be, but they're still going full throttle, it looks like, out there.
And sometimes when you get a huge lead like this, you get a little cute with the puck and start making careless mistakes. Not happening. They've been intense, they've been crisp, they've been executing.
Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, hold that for him in a way, because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. That's great puck movement, James. Working hard away from the puck to support the puck carrier, and they gained that entry because they got numerical advantage, and they capitalized and executed with it.
Scoops up the puck now. Boston's moving it into the offensive end. Oh, she steps up and delivers a hit there.
Well, this is a twofold message, I believe, James. You're getting blown out in this game, so there's a little bit of frustration, and they're also looking to spark and elevate your team.
Some great thievery in the open ice. Here they come on the rush. Passes it over. Oh, what a stop by Levin.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there. He just takes away the net.
Boston's got it from behind their own net. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. And that turns off one of his teammates in front. Taking away, and he comes up big. 40 minutes down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next. Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Sabalski Pounder. And here we go with period number 3 moments away. Well, this has been an absolute blowout to the first 2 periods as we get underway here in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Boston's been terrific through 40 minutes of play, but you know the coach is going to be preaching that full 60 minutes to be consistent and see it right through. So we're going to be defensively responsible, but when you can be on the puck, be hard on it.
Picks up the puck in his own end. Dishes it to Jordan. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Wagner's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
But when you're on, James. And just look at a highlight reel of the hat-trick that he's had tonight. I mean, he does it different ways, but that puck is on his stick. He has found his way to the net, and he's converted 3 times tonight. I mean, you just have to get the puck to him. You know, the coach and all his teammates are saying, get it over to him. He's going to put it in.
Oh, look at this. Here's another goal on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
Quick feed down low. Sends a pass over. Pulled along the wall by Minton. He'll need more than that to beat him.
Lehman's got to make more stops like that, James. Got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Quick feed to Wallstone. Oh, the officials saw that trip, and the hand is up. Here he is in close. Oh, what a save in front. And they get the extra attacker out as the
Delay penalty. They get their opponent running around, James. They won't be scoring, so that's going on by the power play, but it doesn't really matter. They're not on that one.
very effective. The Americans are starting to show a little respectability here amongst themselves as they get one back.
Yeah, it's about mojo. It's how you end the game with good habits, because you want to make sure that you don't carry the beginning of the game into the next one.
And now it's grabbed by Ellie. Picks off the pass. Two-time hit on the play.
Well, she had the spacing, and then she knew exactly how she was going to throw this hit. It's thunderous there, James. But I love the instincts here to recognize what her team needs to gain that puck back.
Grabs the puck. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off.
But with that hit, you can certainly sense that the frustration has boiled over. James is at a tipping point. They're getting blown out in this game. But honestly, it's their problem. It's their issue because they weren't ready to start. They did not start on time, and there was none of that physical presence earlier in the game.
Slips by the check. Great stop by Raymond. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Well, let's have a look at his body of work over the course of this game here, James. I mean, he's been very noticeable. We've said his name a number of times because he's creating for his line mates out there. Every time he's on the ice, he's dancing and making something happen when the puck's on his stick.
The Bruins offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. From the point, they take control of it.
Up slowly, the whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
And that slides right out to center ice.
Come on, hey guys.
Here's a short pass to Ellie. Slides it over to Wallstone. Boston's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Moves it to Burgess. Drives it to the crease. Rocks him on the play.
Minton's trying to gut it out there, James. I mean, he looks injured. He's really laboring, but trying to put himself in a good position to get off the ice.
Good ice again.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
Tripped up on the play, and the referees caught that one. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call. The Americans have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
James, sometimes you just don't have your A game, and tonight is one of those nights. I mean, they're trailing in this game by a large margin, and they've been prancing to the penalty box. That's a tough penalty to take, but it's showing their frustration.
The Bruins get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
An opportunity with their first power play of the game, an offensive zone draw. You got to be on the same page, and it's huge to win. Possession is everything.
He got all of that one.
slowly out there, really looks shaken up.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Carolina's won the face-off. And he was ready for that one. Wagner's going to get a much-needed stop here as he hangs onto the puck.
Well, it hasn't been a defensive masterpiece, that's for sure, but he has been dynamic. He has been electric in this one, a reason why they have the lead. He's trying to hold on to it right now. He wants to slow everything down with this whistle.
Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Quick pass across to Ellie. Wallstone's got it in the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Ellie. Boston's got it in their own zone. Moves it quickly over to Hoffman.
Yeah, message being sent for the injured player earlier, and this home crowd is appreciative of that massive hit.
Big time stop there.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. And that pass attempt is deflected. Quick pass over to Burgess. And they're going to wave off icing here.
A great pace of play and aggressive nature here to keep this play alive to negate the icing.
Oh, that's one way to make space for yourself. Quick pass to Hoffman. And there's the save. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. And he passes it up ahead to Minton. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Handles the puck at the point. And that pass goes off the stick. Grabs control of it at the point. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Well, it's been a complete blowout, James. Now you take a penalty, and it stops the clock. It's a frustrating night. You just want to move on.
Just a little too much contact. He couldn't hang on to the puck. Shuts him down. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Well, look at this, Cheryl. Here we go. The parade is officially underway.
It certainly is, and everyone in the building, you can hear the crowd just cheering with their frustration, including everyone on the bench, completely deflated right now.
A non-stop procession to the penalty box for the home team. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Chance to reset here on the draw, this man advantage. The Americans win it. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly, no time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Boston's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. The Bruins really brought their A game out there tonight, Cheryl.
Well, there's a ton of energy, and they retrieved pucks. And when they retrieve pucks, they used the boards in the cycle, and it led to a lot of shots on net.